Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the App State Mountaineers offense will go to work first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Finds a crease at the 20. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They're working that left side. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Mountaineers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Lost a throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Now on the move. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Hauls it in. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. He's got the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You see all this movement in football now, all this stemming. The defensive line They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard in this running back.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Daniels. That's caught. It's Johnson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll try the run. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else. But
oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense, forcing that incomplete pass.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Catch in the middle. It's Dalton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Looking for a crease. It's Powell. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Dalton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Daniels. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Chanticleers are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Glass. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Chanticleers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Nice move there. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the shot to clears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
And the shot that clears will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's Alexander. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The run from the shotgun. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it. Touchdown, shot to clear. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And what a great way to start the second half if you're on defense. You did some really good things in that first half, and so you set the tone here early by getting a sack, and you are sending a clear message to this offense. This second half ain't going to be easy.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell they're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the shot that clears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lawson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got his man on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Looking downfield, it's Calandria. He'll take the deep shot. Got it in stride at the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, you can almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass. second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gives it to the back on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Corrals it at the 45. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. After swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off play action. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Coastal! They move on top here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his man. It's Alexander. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Calandria. A strike downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simpkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Looking for a huge play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Chanticleers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. That's caught. It's Johnson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Chanticleers can really attack on this second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. On the run, it's Powell. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Complete to the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end. Turning it on! They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Calandria. Got his man quickly.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Throws to the wideout, working that left side. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Here comes the heat. Running to Green. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Looking for space. It's Edwards. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
Here we go.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Here we go. Sack.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Wide open downfield. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with a ceiling touchdown. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.